Welcome back to Defense Post, your go-to source for deep dives into the latest and greatest machines in the two-wheeled world. Today, we're exploring a name that needs no introduction, a machine that's been a symbol of reliability, simplicity, and global mobility for over 6 decades, the 2025 Honda Super Cub. The Super Cub isn't just a scooter. It's a cultural icon, a legacy on two wheels, and the most produced motor vehicle in the history of mankind. In 2025, Honda continues to evolve this beloved model by blending its timeless design with modern tech, making it more fuel-efficient, more eco-friendly, and even more versatile. Whether you're commuting through crowded city streets, cruising your local neighborhood, or simply enjoying the charm of classic motoring, the new Super Cub is your perfect everyday companion. Let's take a closer look at what makes the 2025 Honda Super Cub a small bike with massive impact. The legacy of the Honda Super Cub. Launched in 1958, the Honda Super Cub redefined personal mobility for millions around the world. Designed to be affordable, durable, and incredibly easy to use, it quickly gained popularity in Asia, Europe, and eventually America. With its iconic step-through frame, round headlamp, leg shields, and semi-automatic transmission, the Super Cub became a staple in urban transportation. By the 2020s, over 100 million units had been sold worldwide, making it the most popular motor vehicle ever built. What makes the Super Cub special isn't just the numbers, it's how it empowered generations of people to ride, commute, and explore with confidence. In every corner of the globe, there's a Super Cub story. And in 2025, Honda continues this heritage with a model that respects its roots while embracing the future. It's still the same Cub in spirit, accessible, stylish, and efficient, but now refined for modern riders. Design and aesthetic. The 2025 Honda Super Cub keeps its retro charm alive, staying true to its classic silhouette. The rounded bodywork, front leg shield, and thin seat give it a timeless look that instantly brings a smile. But a closer inspection reveals a number of updates. The LED headlamp has been refined into a cleaner circular housing with better visibility. The indicators and taillight now sit in sleeker units, and the mirrors have been reshaped for better aerodynamics. The scooter's lightweight underbone frame has been subtly redesigned for improved strength and rigidity, while still being easy to mount and dismount, perfect for riders of all sizes. New color options for 2025 include Pearl Nebula Red, Urban Matte Gray, and a special Super Cub Blue with gold pinstripes that nods to the original 1958 model. With alloy wheels, chrome accents, and a simplified control layout, the Cub remains elegant yet modern. It's a design that hasn't aged, it's matured. Engine and performance. Powering the 2025 Super Cub is an updated 125 cubic centimeters air-cooled, fuel-injected single-cylinder engine, offering smooth, efficient performance that's perfect for city riding. The engine now delivers slightly more torque and improved throttle response, making takeoffs from traffic lights quicker and smoother. With 9.8 horsepower and a top speed of around 65 miles per hour, the Cub is not built for racing, but it's more than capable of daily urban commutes, light highway stretches, or short weekend jaunts. The engine is mated to a 4-speed semi-automatic transmission, which means no clutch lever, just click through the gears with your foot while the system handles the clutching. It's incredibly easy to ride, especially for beginners or those transitioning from bicycles or smaller scooters. And let's not forget Honda's famed reliability. The Cub's motor is practically bulletproof, requiring minimal maintenance and delivering excellent fuel economy of over 160 mpg, 70 plus km/L. For the eco-conscious, practical rider, the Super Cub is a win-win: low emissions, low cost, high dependability. Technology and features. While the 2025 Super Cub keeps things simple, Honda has smartly introduced just the right amount of tech. The instrument cluster now features a clearer LCD display paired with a traditional analog speedometer. You get fuel level, trip meters, gear position, and basic indicators in a layout that's easy to read at a glance. The lighting system is now fully LED, improving night visibility and adding a modern touch. Honda has also introduced smart key technology, allowing keyless ignition and seat access with a simple button press when the key fob is nearby. A USB-C charging port has been discreetly added near the front storage compartment, letting you power your phone or GPS while on the go. While there's no Bluetooth or complex infotainment system, which honestly would feel out of place, the Cub offers just the right tech to stay relevant without overcomplicating things. Riding experience. If you've never ridden a Super Cub, the 2025 model will surprise you in the best way possible. It's light, nimble, and incredibly easy to control. The step-through design and upright seating position make it comfortable for all riders, whether you're in your 20s or your 70s. The seat height is just 780 millimeters, low enough for most riders to flatfoot at stops. Suspension duties are handled by traditional telescopic forks at the front and dual shocks at the rear, tuned for comfort over city bumps and potholes. Braking is handled by a front disc with ABS and a rear drum, offering good stopping performance for urban speeds. The 17-inch wheels provide stability and better road feel than typical small scooter tires, while the light frame ensures easy maneuvering through traffic. Whether you're weaving through cars, parking in tight spaces, or enjoying a quiet ride through the countryside, the Super Cub feels effortless. Pricing and value. The 2025 Honda Super Cub is expected to be priced around $3,999, making it an incredibly affordable and high-value vehicle. Given its legendary reliability, premium build quality, and low running costs, it's hard to beat the Cub in the urban commuter segment. Insurance is inexpensive, maintenance is minimal, and fuel savings are substantial over time. For college students, city professionals, delivery riders, or even retirees looking for a stylish runabout, the Super Cub is an ideal choice. Honda also offers optional accessories like a rear cargo rack, front basket, center stand, and even classic-style leather saddlebags. And because the Cub has a global following, aftermarket customization options are endless, from performance upgrades to vintage-inspired cosmetic tweaks. Whether stock or modified, the Cub offers excellent value not just financially, but emotionally too. Final thoughts. The 2025 Honda Super Cub is more than just a scooter, it's a living piece of history, reborn for a new generation of riders. It retains everything that made it great in the first place: elegant design, legendary reliability, and unmatched simplicity. But it now comes with smarter technology, cleaner performance, and a riding experience that feels both nostalgic and refreshingly modern. It's not about speed. It's about ease, elegance, and everyday joy. In a world filled with overly complex and expensive machines, the Super Cub reminds us that sometimes less is more, and charm goes further than horsepower. At Defense Post, we celebrate motorcycles of all types, and the 2025 Super Cub is a shining example of how to blend legacy with innovation. Whether you're a first-time rider or a lifelong enthusiast, this little machine has the power to make you fall in love with riding all over again. Ride safe, ride simple, and never underestimate the legend of the Cub.